Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanisha. I am a Yoni Steam practitioner and I've been in the wellness industry since 2017. And that's when I first got my esthetician license and began my wellness journey helping other women. So yeah, today what I want to talk about are a couple of things, like why become a Yoni Steam practitioner, and also we'll discuss gaining clientele quickly as a new Yoni Steam practitioner. So firstly, why become a Yoni Steam practitioner? Okay, so for me, with my own journey and experiences, I experienced my first Yoni steaming session that I prepared for myself. I did study herbalism as well. And so that was in 2017 as well. Sorry, I have to think back. I did my own Yoni steaming session and I became pregnant with my youngest son. I think like a month later, I found out I was pregnant. It was like maybe a month or two later, right after that Yoni steaming session, I found out that I was pregnant with my youngest son. And so from there, I really want to dive deeper into learning about herbs as well as learning about Yoni steaming more and how I can actually offer this service to other women. At that time, I had family and like friends asking me about this, and I would help and aid them in creating herbal steam blends for whatever they were experiencing with their womb. And I wanted to really help more than just family and friends. I wanted to help other women in general as a whole. So excuse me, at that time I could not find really anyone who was offering Yoni steaming courses. It took me a while, and I finally had found someone who was offering the training course in LA, in California, LA. So I'm in Northern California. So for me, that was about like a 6-hour drive, I want to say. So I drove down there, I booked my hotel for the weekend, and I was so ecstatic. Like, I was like, wow, like I felt like my dreams were finally coming true of the journey that I wanted to go on for myself. And so I finally, bit the bullet and I went out there, I drove there and I took the course in person. And I was like, I felt like I didn't really learn that much of what I kind of already knew. I did learn some things. About certain herbs, but for me, it was like I didn't really learn the in-depth things such as female reproductive disorders and diseases. I didn't really learn about those and how to aid in helping women with each certain herbal blend to aid in helping them for those conditions. For example, like a woman with PCOS or a woman experiencing fibroids, I didn't feel like I really got the knowledge I needed to really aid and help them with creating advanced blends to help them. And I also didn't really learn the proper protocol to help them, like as far as the steaming protocol. Some protocols call for you to steam once a week. Some are even more aggressive. Say for like fibroids, where you're wanting to steam more often than that a week in short steaming sessions to aid in reducing that fibroid size. So I did not learn those things, and so from there I ended up taking another course online that helped me with that, a women's health course, to really dive deep into the disorders and diseases of the reproductive system and to fully understand that more. And so with that, I've been really learning throughout these years on the proper way to Yoni steam, the proper protocol for clients. And I'm really here to just work on sharing that knowledge with other women to help others, because I know how it feels to invest in certain courses and you don't get out of it what you are expecting or what you're needing to really have a thriving practice, or to even have the knowledge available to be able to help the women or to be able to start your business. So that's kind of where my journey led me. As far as with Yoni Steaming, that's kind of been my journey so far. And so that's why I became a Yoni Steam practitioner myself, is because I experienced it myself. I understand the power of herbal healing, and I wanted to really just work on helping other women with that as well. So that's been my journey. So for you, that's a question you ask yourself, is why do you want to become a Yoni Steam practitioner? I believe it's usually you have the passion to really want to help other women. The passion and the drive. So I do have my notes here. So yeah, you have a passion to help women in a holistic and a natural way. So that's one reason to become a Yoni Steam practitioner. And another is that you actually want to understand the property of herbs, what they really bring to the body for healing. There are different properties, such as some are more stress relief herbs, some are great for targeting inflammation, others are great for balancing certain hormones. So you're really here because you want to fully dive deep into understanding the different properties herbs hold. So that's another reason why we should want to become a Yoni Steam practitioner. And so with that, I think I already kind of discussed why I created the course. I did create our Yoni Steam practitioner certification course because I worked this past year creating this course about my knowledge that I learned since 2017 with Yoni Steaming, and I understand that there's other courses out there that are not really giving you the knowledge that you need. I know this firsthand from experiencing myself, and with the students that I have now that are taking my course, they've actually came and told me, they told me like, oh, this is what I learned in other courses, and I felt like I took other courses, I put all this money in investment already into other trainings, and I didn't really learn anything at all. So far, the feedback that I'm getting from students is that they are really diving deep in learning and taking their time with this course. So far, it has been taking about 2 weeks to 4 weeks for my students to complete the course if they're just taking the time, really, just digesting that knowledge a little by little, because this is something where you're going to be constantly learning. You're going to be constantly learning. You're going to be constantly referencing back to certain herbal blends for conditions. So this is something that all the knowledge is there. The course teaches you all the knowledge, but you're going to want to continuously study and continuously keep on learning. So that is why I did create the course. Our course does have 50 lessons and 11 modules. So it is really in-depth, and if you want to learn more about taking the course, I will link down below our video on how to start your Yoni Steaming Spa business, and it will kind of go over the curriculum and outline of our course. Okay, so how to gain clientele quickly when you are starting your Yoni Steaming Spa business. Okay, so you are going to want to first let people know. How do you do that? So you want to build a wait list. As soon as you are actually even thinking about this is something you want to offer to your clients, you want to get the word out there. So you'll do this by letting friends know, letting family know. if you are even involved in local community gatherings, if you're in a yoga community, if you're in a oftentimes going to the gym or your Pilates class and talk to people there, you want to start letting people know, like, hey, have you heard about Yoni Steaming before? I'm actually going to be offering this service soon, and let them know what it is, what Yoni Steaming is, and how it can benefit them. So that is the most important thing, is first to start letting people know and to kind of build the buzz and build a wait list. You can also do this by social media. That's very big. So with social media, what you want to do is, of course, post on your own pages, but it's also great to post on local pages. This is what I have done. This is what I still utilize, actually, is really going into those local groups on social media. So the groups you can utilize going to are like your local moms groups, your local massage or women's wellness groups. There's so many different local small groups out there that have hundreds and thousands of people in those groups that are interested in services like this. It's your job to really target which ones you think are going to be best and suit you best as a practitioner, and know what kind of clientele that you would like. So that's another way, is really just targeting certain groups, moms groups, wellness, women's wellness groups. You can even go to meetups. There's an app called meetup.com, where it's groups just for women who are into spa, holistic lifestyle, holistic wellness, and talk to them about your services. That's a great way, talking and getting the word out. Build that wait list for yourself. Let's see. Another would be always marketing. That kind of ties into hand in hand with going into groups and talking about what you're offering, the services you're offering. Always marketing. Make it easy for yourself. It does not have to be a difficult thing to do. So like with me, I should bring them out. I always keep business cards in my purse. That's the one thing I told myself I'm going to start doing, is to keep my business cards in my purse. I know a lot of people are like, oh, business cards, those are old school. But I feel like people kind of underestimate the value of interpersonal connection, and actually talking to people in person and handing them something tangible that they can feel. That builds more, I think, of an emotional connection than online. So when you do that, when you're out in your community, and Yoni Steaming is a community-based practice, so you want to really hand cards out, talk to people about your services. So that's a great way. Great marketing is to, one, always have business cards on you. You're going to the salon, ask to leave some there at your salon you usually go to. Put some on the cards outside the salon. If you go to the beauty supply store, ask to leave some there. Put some on the cards out there. Talk to women in the beauty supply store. If you're an extrovert and like talking, even if you're an introvert like myself, smile at people, say hi. I'm like, oh, hey, have you heard of Yoni Steaming before? I actually offer the service, and just hand them a few cards. I think a lot of people it's becoming more popular that people have heard of Yoni Steaming, but they just haven't had someone, a trusted practitioner, to actually go and learn more in depth about it, and to actually have a Yoni Steaming session and have that experience. So that's a great way. You can even do some advertising by putting the signs on your cars. You could get those signs made and just put them on your car, on the side of your door, that you're offering those services. If you're just going to do Yoni Steam Practitioner, you can put it just for your Yoni Steaming business, or if you have a salon or spa, place it on there for your full spa that you have. So that is another way, is just marketing, having something tangible to give the person when you see them, when you're out in your local community. And lastly, we'll talk about another way with partnerships. So partnering up with somebody who already offers services So, for example, someone who's like in the industry, the esthetician, massage therapist, someone who's already in like the spa, beauty, and wellness industry. So here is the trick with that. So you can just partner up with anyone. Like if you know someone like, oh, my friend does nails, or I know someone who does hair, let me see if we could just offer specials together. That is great. But you want to have organic traffic, a little bit organic traffic, and a little bit organic customers that are really into it. So then that is a great way to start off. If you have a friend that has hair, nails, like, hey, let's do this, let's offer some specials together, so we can build our clients together. But if you are looking to be more, practice it more, I say in depth, like focusing more on women who are really looking for the service to help them with their fibroids, to help them with their infertility issues, I would say something that I've done as well is really partner up with somebody whose clientele is mainly holistic based. Clients who are really into holistic wellness modalities already. For example, with a massage therapist that I've worked with in the past, she was a massage therapist that focused actually on women's womb massages, and she did prenatal massages for women. So she was focusing her business growth on doing more massages on women. She does baby massages too, but in general, she still was more women-based and focused. And so with that, I was able to build my clientele up when I did specials with her. And it was organic clientele that only didn't want to just come to me once, but continuously, because that is something that they already were interested in. They're already in their whole, like perspective of life, is that they liked holistic services. And so I kind of built my clientele, aided in building my clientele with her. And so that was a great way. Another way is if you want to partner up with an esthetician you may know. Again, you don't want to partner with an esthetician that, again, you can, but you don't want to partner with an esthetician that does chemical-based pills, skincare pill treatments. You want to partner with someone who has a clientele base that's more so focused on holistic wellness. So it would be great to partner up with the esthetician that mostly does Brazilian waxes. Her clientele are mostly women coming in for Brazilian waxes. They already are focused on, their vaginal area, their womb area. So that is a great way to do it. And even bonus is if the Brazilian waxer does more holistic things, like uses sugaring treatments instead of regular waxing treatments for hair removal. So they maybe offer organic facials, they might do sugaring. So that is a target niche area of women who are solely focused mainly on organic and holistic wellness treatments. So that is what you want to do. If you're partnering with someone, make sure that they're more geared towards holistic wellness treatments based, and that's a great way to build up the organic clientele. So that is going to be the 3 ways to really help with gain clientele fast as a new Yoni Steam practitioner. And so I really hope those ways helped you out. And again, those are some of the things that I've done in my own business early on to start getting clientele rather quickly. And again, so we are offering our course. Our course is online, and we will be offering it the in-person option as well in Sacramento, California, which is my hometown. I'm in Sacramento, so I'll be doing the in-person trainings here when I begin offering those. But for right now, we do have the fully online-based curriculum, and it is self-paced, so you can actually enroll at any time and go at your own pace. So right now, like I said, it is taking my students about 2 weeks to 4 weeks going part-time at their own pace to complete it. If you are wanting to complete it quicker, like in 1 week, you probably would just be working on it mostly like all day long, like a full-time job, because it is a lot of information, and you will have access to that information for the whole year. So you're able to go back, review it, print it out, and continuously study on that information. So yes, that is the Yoni Steam Practitioner training that we do offer. And there is a video of our webinar talking about it more in depth if you're interested in it. And if you want to enroll or have any questions, you can send me an email at vsteamacademy@gmail.com, or send me an email, or send me a text message or a phone call. My phone number is there below as well. So thank you so much. If you liked this video, you enjoyed it, I will be doing more videos more often. So please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, you guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye.